Let me set the tone for the next 9 minutes. John is watching a Hershey Bears jersey on eBay. The same one that Phil is watching on eBay. This is going to get ugly. Thirds. Go. Do it.
Welcome back to another episode of Ugly Thirds. Today's topic is Winter Classic biggest gap between designs. John Shrimp, take it away.
I'm shocked you pulled yourself away from your phone long enough.
Oh,
Am I wearing a toilet bowl collar again? What is with these Adidas jerseys?
Can I ask you a question now that both of you are... I've got 9 minutes to get this out. No. I stated something. No, technically I did ask a question. In the cabinet in the living room over there, you have Irvin's salted potatoes. They're salted eggs potato chips.
Oh, yeah.
What are salted eggs potato chips?
Oh, you have to try them. They are expensive potato chips that are egg flavored, and the umami is off the charts. They're way overpriced though.
Salted
potato chip. You don't think it sounds good? Give it a shot. Go to some international food markets. I like to pick up snacks there because they're new and different. And yeah.
Phil just made a bid. Just letting you know. So here's the premise of the episode that we have here. The gap between the... Nope, we did that last time. What are we doing?
Well, no. So the episode was about the matchups, and the two matchups don't go well together.
Okay.
This is about a gap in design. Actually, my father inspired this one. That if one jersey really well designed, the other jersey is awful, and so when you put them together, especially, it's bad.
Okay. This is your dad's idea?
Well, yeah, he sent me an article. Well, an article suggested something to this effect, and I'm like, oh, that's an idea for an episode. He's like, well, that's an idea for an episode.
Very good. Do we have to pay him?
Yeah, out of all the royalties we make. So,
okay.
What Winter Classic is this, Phil?
It's the 2020. Was last year's 2024.
So,
thanks, Phil.
Seattle clearly came with ideas in mind. They knew they wanted the barber pole. They kind of took a page off of Ottawa's, the Reebok era barber pole. It's similar. It's got, I think, one extra stripe here.
This is so well done.
It's well done.
Yep. For you knew it was coming at some point in time, and we all clamored for it for the second reverse retro. It didn't happen. But I kind of knew why.
Well, and they were keeping this in the hopper, and I don't think it's setting the world on fire for a lot of these designs, especially when you look at the actual picture. Phil, put the phone down.
Don't tell me what to do.
6 minutes.
This one I want.
You look in it, like, it's not that they clash per se, it's all vintage white, but like, one team is clearly better looking than the other.
Yeah, very much so. But the fact that they were able to lean into the Metropolitans, and you knew it, like...
Whereas this is just made up.
Yeah, the design element here is so well done and so well thought out. Like, they paid homage to their history very, very well.
And this one does not.
This one doesn't exist.
And there's even, games where it's like, 2020, we love to hate on, oh, look how great Dallas, look how terrible Nashville. They're both based on vintage minor league, like, and
sure.
The game looked good together, so like,
this was nothing.
This was not that. But it's only our third biggest gap. 552. Maples St. Paul. Yes, Maple St. Paul.
This had so much potential. This jersey right here had so much potential, and it flopped so hard.
You like Minnesota hockey. There is so much there. That's my favorite element.
You do cool things like this that haven't been done before, and you show up with this on the front of it.
Oh yeah, the logo is what kills it.
Terrible. Just awful.
And I mean,
by comparison.
And look, it's a straight throwback. It's not the most creative thing. It's the off-white version of the ones they've done in other Winter Classics.
It's gorgeous.
But there's nothing wrong with that.
The cream here, or vintage white, whatever we're calling this. Coffee stain. It complements their blue. And they know that, and you have to lean into it.
This logo is so bad. The only reason I was actually initially refused to buy one, then I'm like, well, if I want every Minnesota jersey ever, which I'm reverse retro one off.
Good luck with that.
And there's a large I'm watching, but like I'd have to make sure I can fit in it. It's so bad. Like, this logo totally ruined. And I know it's based on historical things, but it just doesn't look good. After all, Phil, let's take a look.
It doesn't even look good on ice. Like, you can't even make that argument.
How do you think? They had 2 years to figure it out.
They did, yeah, because it was canceled.
That's fair.
So, whereas St. Louis did great, and Minnesota, I mean, there's so much history of Minnesota hockey, and that's the best you came up with. It's very disappointing.
Fair point.
Very disappointing.
The world is your oyster.
Oh, I gotta move this to the second one. Oh no, the system's failing.
John will come to your home and set this up in your closet.
I was ready to
Order
set this
now.
on fire.
Order now.
3:30.
3:30.
Okay.
One more.
You ready for this?
I'm.
No. Yeah, it's what inspired
wow,
this.
you did it. Oh wow, that's such a terrible jersey.
This is so good, and yeah, I mean, like, oh, okay, look, even the chest stripes, there's some matching. They're playing well together. And okay, all right, I acknowledge that it is in fact based on something. Phil, let's go to the slides. This is this was eventually sent to me, but Trev, what did you tell me as soon as I sent that to you? Oh, it is based on something.
It is. What?
You as soon as I sent that, you're like, wow, and it looked terrible then.
Oh, very good. Well,
now there were other slides, Phil, if you go, because like the St. Louis Flyers, everything in their history is this. It's a New York Americans look. Everything in their history is this look. Okay, there is a progression of some weird minor league ones where there's some variations, but like when you say the St. Louis Flyers, 9 times out of 10 you get these pictures.
Yeah.
You're telling me you couldn't get a couple more stripes in here?
And some
Stars might be a bit much, but you tell me. And there's one other of the St. Louis Flyers. I'm like, okay, you really want to do this? You want to do the St. Louis Flyers? Let's get interesting.
They would have gotten flamed for that.
But for a one game,
it would have been torched.
Do you have to put the number on the front? No, you could update it. You could put a logo there. But the simple stripe that goes on both, and then, like, you could. It's better than this.
I don't know if St. Louis has anything left in the tank for another. Like, this flops.
I just showed you a great idea with the numbers on the front. Did you not?
Yeah, no, you're going to get torched for that. 100%.
Some team needs to do it. Some team needs to lean into, because there's a bunch of the old ones with that, and no one will do it. So, someone needs to do it.
Are you trying to snipe that jersey?
I got 1:17.
Oh!
And you want to talk about like how much is going on in the design? Get in here close, Phil, on these numbers.
You trying to just delay this so I can't look at the... I see what you're doing.
They put these stitches in to match the pinstripes of Chicago baseball.
I love this.
That's the level of design, and instead you get the obscurest version of the St. Louis Flyers.
St. Louis has nothing left. They've exhausted.
Clearly.
We've done blue. We've done cream.
And no, because they have the 67 prototype that they did for Reverse Retro 2 in yellow. We haven't seen the blue version or the either of the real versions.
Ooh, was that well received though? R2 was not.
But was it because it was bright yellow?
Yeah, it might have been.
It might have been because it was bright canary yellow.
Might have been.
So It's so like granted there is good stitching. Phil, you want to zoom in on the stitching?
The tension in here right now is like I'm uncomfortable, and that takes a lot. He's sniping.
Oh no! So I got beat.
Phil, snipe him. Phil won it. There's no way Phil didn't win this. There's no way.
I didn't bother.
I mean, I went for 71 and it wasn't enough. Someone
Baloney.
really wants that.
That
Hershey
thing's
jersey.
gonna show up. He's gonna do a video of an unboxing of it.
And hey, John, come do an unboxing. Let's set up the table. You don't know. I'll just wait for this treat, and just watch as I lunge across the table at him. So
I would love to watch you lunge.
the last time I did, I tore my labrum.
You tore the other one then to make it even.
That's what you get. This is so well done.
Oh, and then look at the chain stitching in the sleeves. Okay, Phil, zoom in. Now that it's over, actually, it still says hang tight. We're determining the winner. Who knows? Could be
I
weeks.
didn't bother.
After all of that,
Yeah.
it went for 72. Look how good that looks. And I know I just complained about, they just moved the thing down for the 2015 and 17, but this is all new. This is new. Come on.
The striping's well done. It's not too much. It's not too little.
Why?
Man, it's so good.
It's so good. And so, where this is great and this is incredibly lazy, this is great, this is so poorly done.
Yeah.
This is great, this is so poorly executed. The gap between them for Winter Classic designs.
I'll give you that. I will give you that.
So with that, happy Winter Classic, everybody.
Yeah, to you and yours.
He's Shrems. I'm John. Phil. Ho holiday them out.
This is like a January episode. Oh, that's Jersey Game.
Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, ring the bell to get notifications when we post new videos, and come back for another episode of Ugly Thirds.
Oh, my tinnitus. There it is. Oh, I heard that now. Okay, never mind. I thought it went away.